It was a good game. Boston is an undefeated Eastern team. They are undefeated, and they are 4-0. Yesterday, or the game before, yes, the game before. Cleveland lost their first game to Baltimore. Boston does not have to play Baltimore for a while now down the stretch. They play Orlando tonight. This should be an easy win for this team. I really see Boston as a real competitive nature team. They will go at it, and they will fly high, they will slow down, they will blow you up, and they will slow you down. They will slow you down, and they will highlight on out Swanos. They will grind, line 80 style. And here we go, Boston with the tip. Once again, Boston, one of the best teams in the world right now. They're 4-0, and now we head into week 5. So there could be, they could lose their first game tonight, or they can head into the style matchup of a 5-0 run. That's the best record since 2008 for this team, which then they only played 10 games. And if you were to get 5 wins in a row back then, you would automatically qualify for the playoffs. Boston went 9-1 that season, only losing to LAS, but then they beat them in the finals, which used to be a 1-game series because there was only 8 teams in the league and 4 from each conference. Boston, here we go. Gaynor, he finds a 3. Gaynor delivers a 3. Gaynor Paul, 4-3. Tyler missing a 3. Rebound Annie. Boston on the arc. Robert for 3. Yes, unable to. Riley found in the paint. And Riley Griffin. Another big bucket in the paint. And there's Gaynor for 3. Unable to rebound. And Gaynor's fouled. Joey Young fouling Gaynor Paul at the free throw line. She wants me to come to her crying sorry like I used to. No. It will take so hard for me to do that to you. I will not apologize. No matter how bad I feel, I promise myself. I will not apologize to that lady. And he's Zam for 3. And Zam steals the ball before he gets past half court. Zam unable to. You come to me and you talk, little wuss. Don't be a baby and get your brother to come help you. Colin, he's a sophomore player now. Colin misses. Williams as well misses. And Orlando having another bad season. They might not make the playoffs this year. And this is the last chance for Orlando. Like, they're actually going to do something? No. But it's the last chance they've got to make the playoffs and win a championship. Like, I know they might not look ready at all. They are not ready. They are not a ready team at all to be a championship roster. Boston is so much stronger. Baltimore is 100 times stronger than them. But Orlando, other than that, they've been able to win a game, actually. Yeah, they have. And if they were to win tonight, they would just be 2-3, which is not that bad of a record. And they would end all Eastern undefeated games. So no team in the East would have an undefeated record. As Zam hits the 3. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think Boston's just going to keep fighting through. And we've only had one season with a full 20-game roster, 20-game season. And there's JoJo with a steal. JoJo slamming it through and flying it high. Ed. Tyler hits a 3. Zam! Another nice move. Goes right to the basket on Tyler Williams. And Joey rebound gainer. The success that Boston's had this year is due to their bench. Rockto Jet was able to talk to me. He might win 6th Man of the Year, yes. But he is one of the best players in the world. And he is going far, far sly high. He is one of the best at the game and one of the greatest to ever do it. And he's one of the best. Gainer, he gets the rebound. He shoots a 3, unable to. When is RBA All-Star? Or, RBA Awards night. Well, we're looking for a date. Williams, he hits a 3. Zam missing a 3. Riley, yes. Riley Griffin, 4-2. Riley, he hits a 3. Zam, another bump and jump shot, it's good. Colin Bridges, yes. Zam, unable to. And actually, Boston is losing right now. Robert, yes. Robert Polino, 4-3. And Tyler unable to. That's a bad shot, but they've been able to take smart shots tonight. And they know that they can win this game. Alford, he shoots a 3, unable to. Griffin, another 3-pointer. And Orlando leads. And this is big. Orlando taking a lead now. And Robert for 3, yes. They're not allowing it to go too far. Tyler, unable to. Rebound, Annie. And Annie is fouled. Cowan, for 3, yes. Alford, fire up and dunk on the player that's making you upset because he thinks that he's better than you. He is not better than Joshua Alford. If you're a Boston fan, you know that. Any player on Boston is better than any Orlando player. And you think that this game is even close, it's annoying. Gainer, unable to hit. Rebound, Young. Gainer drives in and that's a foul and he's mad. Boston. And has Brandon Jones really had a chance this year to really show who he is? Well, Brandon Jones, yeah, he's played, but he's not really touched the ball a lot. As Gainer makes both free throws. It's not hard enough for him. Ed hits the 3. Jarrett, he bangs in a 3. I like that. Robert for 3. Yes! I don't know what's up with her for that. I think it's been a month. That's why. Riley, Tyler, and Riley found in the deep paint. Joey Young had 3 fouls at the sub out. Zam and Jarrett, another 3. Yes! Jarrett Johnson. A great 3-pointer. That's unbelievable. Gainer is fouled, and he hits the toe, and he gets fouled anyway, so that's okay. And Rockto Jet subbing in for Anizam. There we go. Gainer Paul misses the first out of 3. Carter McGee will sub in for Riley Bucket. Yeah, a couple substitutions here, not much. And Gainer makes the second. Gainer buries the third as well. So Orlando is now losing by 6 here. And Boston has a heavy lead. Rockto! Don't expect to come back. The third quarter is the time where every team comes back. When Rockto steps on the floor, there's no coming back to this game. He is such a great player. He will not let you come back, no matter what team you are. And Rockto did not really like the situation in LAW anymore. He said, I'm tired. Shane and John kept on fighting with each other about who's going to shoot the ball more. Shane wanted the ball. John said, I'm not giving you the ball. I had told Bradley a couple weeks before that had happened that I was leaving the next season, if we have another season, to go play in Boston where I got drafted from. After that, everybody started countering one another and not me. They acted like they wanted me to stay. And by not attacking me and not stressing my game out. They kept me at starter and stressed me out more, and we started losing games. We got so stressed out that we lost to LAS in the second round, and we were gone. And we only had barely beat San Diego because of our success as a team chemistry. LAW's chemistry does not match anywhere near the chemistry that I met when I came here. Right when I came here, Gainer was there, who I had remembered, as well as Robert and many others like Nash, who had returned as well. I was greeted with happiness and right away fulfilled my goals to be a 6-man and not a starter. I was happy because I knew that my goal as a player is finally coming true. To not put so much energy on my back, my lower legs that could be coming off and could be breaking soon. I want to make sure that I can play the game healthily and talentedly. Look at this. They have a 14-point lead right now, Boston. What do you think they've been doing really well that's kept them in this game? Well, they've been boxing out. Very good at boxing out, Mark. Boston, at the beginning of the season, decided, guess what, guys? We're not going to win with the roster we have right now. We got to fix some stuff up. Troy Diggins made some deals, made some things happen. He traded away his draft pick, Brandon Jones, Tommy Weston, who he didn't really like, and Brandon Lopez, just to acquire someone that would be a bench player just for team chemistry. It also made their team have only 8 players then. Chicago had also been in that trade deal. Nothing from Boston, but something from Washington. And Cassie Brown, the team that picked that was selected. I don't know how it financially worked. All I know is Tommy got traded from one area, which was Boston, and Brandon Lopez as well got to play with his brother. Now, what Boston received was Nash, just Nash from Old Act, okay? And then what Washington received was Tommy and Brandon. What did Chicago receive? They weren't in this. They let go of Brandon Lopez. That's all they did. They let him go, and then before he even touched free agency, Brandex was already talking to his brother Brandon to get him to sign a 3-brother deal. So now the older Lopez brothers are in Washington, and Brandex is injured, so they don't really have to pay for him a lot. So that's why Washington agreed to Brandon's agreement after getting a trade done. I think the trade was due to Brandon wanting to leave Boston, he had asked politely that he was not asked politely at all. Rookies get traded all the time, but they're not told why. And once you get traded once, and then twice, and then 3 times, you're out of this league 3 times, basically, because no one wants you. You go back to the college basketball league. If you don't go back to college basketball, you're out of this league. You're forgotten about. Rocto soaring down and lowering it down high. That's a nice shot. Colin Bridges, another consistent shooter. Very good at what he does. Rocto hits a 3. Nice job. If I'm Rocto Jet, I'm proud of myself right there. That's a good shot. And there we go. Bad shot by Barrick. Takes a terrible look. Yeah. You're not going to be nice to everybody in this house. You're not going to get what you want. Robbie. Yes. Jojo hits a 3, unable to. Rebound, Jared. No.
Finish this.
No.
I don't want you to.
Why don't you go talk to her and ask her first? Then I'll.
No, I am sure that she's not going to.
No,
let's
go
finish.
ask her first. Go ask her. Go ask her and then I'll come. Go ask her.
I swear she will not say anything.
No, you talked to her already?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Did you
If he said anything at that time, we will not.
Did you already talk to her?
Finish. Misunderstanding, we have to finish it.
Did you already talk to her? Did you already talk to
No,
her?
let's go.
No, just go talk
If
to her.
she says something, at that time I will not say
Go
anything.
talk to her first. Just go talk to her first. Go talk to her first. Go.
She will not say no to me. Come.
Oh my God.
Let's finish this
Just go talk to
misunderstanding.
her
Yeah,
first.
I know. Misunderstanding.
Just go talk to her
Come on, let's go.
Just
Let's
go
go.
talk to her first.
If he says anything, at that
Why
time we have any
today?
No, finish. Let's finish. I don't
Why
see
today?
some people fighting for no reason here.
Why, hermana, estúpido. Oh my God.
Cake. Did you eat the cake?
What cake? Got no one cake.
I will get up. Orange?
No.
Millet warrior?
No. No. I already ate. What?
That one for you.
I already ate. Where?
Yes. Is a new one.
I'll eat that later. I can't eat 5. I can't eat every 2 hours. I'll be becoming dead if I eat every 2 hours. That was so retarded. Yeah, Robbie hits the 3. Has nothing on me. Robert finds a lane and scores. There's nothing you can do to stop Robert Bolino. He's one of the Boston cores. One of the best Boston cores in the league. Oh my! Stephen Nash is so good. Stephen Nash is so good. I have never seen anyone crazy enough to dunk at that age. Woo, 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 woo. And here we go again. Rock the Jet and Nash. They're smiling. Oh, baby. Woo, 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 woo. Give this to old man country. JoJo Johnson's in the house. JoJo Johnson is in the house. That's what I love to see, Mark. That's what I love to see right there. JoJo Johnson is in the house right now. He's watching his son. And he is watching that lob right there. He was laughing. Yeah, he's actually sitting right next to his former teammate. And Robbie kind of upset about this. Old people are taking advantage of him. Oh! And Robbie Barrick trying to be disrespectful now to the team. Gainer hits a three. Carter found in the paint. Robbie hits another three. Nice job. Good job by Robbie Barrick. Rock, though, he's not going to stop. And there we go, Robbie. Another rebound. He's got 17 points. And he's just doing this for the team right here. Brandon for three. Yes. Nice job by Brandon Jones. Rock, though. Another miss. And a rebound. Robbie stutters. Gets the rebound. Gets it back. Carter McGee right on Garnett Jr. And I don't know why you allow that to happen. And he says, come here. Oh! And Kevin Garnett Jr. has been ejected from the game. And he says, yes, sir, son. That's what you deserve. Woo! Woo! That's illegal right there. You shouldn't be that cocky about one slam. Yeah. Well, Kevin Garnett Jr. was just letting him get a free point. He's been ejected, so he's got to go. He was just letting him get a free point is what he's yelling at him. He said, I'm just letting you get a free point, so don't be cocky about it. And Carter McGee's still talking. And he's just saying, I'm just letting you get a free point. Just letting you know. Just letting you get a free point. Robbie, he shoots a three. Nice. It's a good shot. Tanny. Tear down to Rockstone. Did not go in. And any air balls, and that's game. 1 second still. There's still a second on the clock, so don't worry about anything right now. There's still a second on the clock. I don't know what they'll do in that 1 second. Well, this game can get closer with a three. Ed, no. Ed does not score that very good. Yeah. Well, guess what? Boston will start with the ball. Robert Bolino or JoJo are not coming in yet, but all of Orlando players are coming in. You know that it's going to go hard when they go hard. That's why they go hard. Yeah. Exactly. And this is about how great you can be on the floor. And all of Orlando, they rested their players now. Boston, they're still resting up their players, but the requirements and the mandatory things that are needed, Boston has reached all of them. And they're being a good team by saying, oh, we're going to let this team dunk on us. We're going to be nice to them. And then Carter McGee overreacted about it. And see the reaction by Garnett Jr.? He says, I'm not tolerating that. My father was a 11-time champion. And I'm not tolerating any BS from any scrub-ass player, is what he said. Not what we're saying, but any scrub player that's never accomplished anything. Well, I don't think Garnett Jr. has accomplished a lot either. Yeah, that's true. He hasn't, but he's part of a family that has. And when you're dunking on him and then acting all celebrating about him, that like you accomplished something, is not correct. It's not a right thing to do. Yeah, absolutely incorrect. You shouldn't be like that. And especially when you're losing by double digits. Yeah. Riley, he misses a three, wide open. Alfred hits the three, nice. Riley, and he's fouled, and he's mad. And he punched the wall. Yeah, there's no way you can beat this team. Riley just trying to help out the team. Do whatever he can to support him, but they can't. They can't really work hard. Gainer misses. Rockdo shoots, misses. Addis, and that's a three. And Addis like, hell yeah. Gainer, oh my goodness, Boston saying. Gainer's like, oh! And Ed's like, all right, let's go, let's go. I don't know what Orlando's celebrating about. Oh, Ed! And he likes that. Rockdo shoots a three. Makes it, that's comforting. I don't know what Orlando's trying to do right now, Mark. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make a comeback. Tyler hits a three. Good shot. Annie unable to. Tyler on the down flow hard. And down flow you soar. Now they're getting mad. And Gainer missed that. Ed missed it. Good thing he missed that. If you're a Boston fan, you want him to miss as many as he can right now. This game is coming close and closer as Zamb hits a nice consistent three. She can be consistent when she wants to. Like, you can make any shot you want if you're an RBA player. Tyler misses a three. Gotta get Riley. Riley gets the rebound. Riley unable to. This is the best player on your team. Doesn't matter how off he is tonight. Riley, nice jump shot. It's only a 10-point game. Rockdo, nice. They don't really care if it's a 1-point game. They're going to keep going. And in, wide open three, unable to. Lost balance on that shot. Riley, for three. That's an offensive interference. And we've got a ball game, Mark. We are under double digits. And no way. That does not count. Orlando has really started the surge. And they're gonna, oh, that's not no way. What did he do there? I guess he was in, like, that's a favoritism call. Like, you can call it either way. I mean, give the benefit of the doubt, though. That looks like it was a benefit of the doubt right there. Kind of play cold. I mean, that is clean. Well, the rim went up, so that means that they're going to call it. But Boston wants a review. It's under a minute 30, so they're allowed to give the review to them. They can reverse the call if they get the review correct. Then they cannot reverse the call. But if they try again and see that there was a mistake called, then they can give it to them. But they might not. They really might not give this call. Like, you're up by 8. They want to favorite the underdog, obviously. So, what would you do in this situation? Well, I think that this ball was not a goaltend. At this current situation, though, they cannot overturn this because he did touch the net when he was grabbing that ball. Now, that does mean that the ball was in motion and he was trying to pull it away from the net, which is an offensive interference, and the basket does count. All right, and that's the ruling on the play. That is what we're hearing. The basket does count. Thank you. We just explained it. And Zam hits a three. We just got explanation for why the basket counts. Robbie, he shoots a three. Yes, sir, Robbie Barrick. He's got 23 points. Zam, yes. Tyler. And Ed hits the three. And he's like, hell yeah, let me do it. Zam missing. Tyler rebound. Tyler finds Riley. Hits a three. Unable to. That looks like another offensive interference. They're not going to call it that time. Robert. Rebound Ed. Hold it. No, we got to go. Tyler says we got to go. Ed's telling him to hold it. Ed. Consistent shot. Unable to. Gets the rebound again. Colin. Tyler unable to. Zam. Close this one out, Gainer. No good. Turnover. And Seals are right away giving them that play. Tyler hits the three. Timeout, Boston. They're only up by 5. And Orlando's came to play tonight, haven't they, Mark? Sadly, they have. Come to play tonight. And you got to have the best shooters in right now. And Coach Mason Schuyler wants to win tonight. He's going to make Tyler the power forward. Send Colin to small forward. That's not a smart play. Gainer. Going to catch the ball. Going to shoot it. Going to miss again. Rebound Colin. You got to go. You cannot wait for Robbie. They do wait for Robbie. Colin unable to. Gets the rebound. 9 seconds. 8. 7, it touched to Robert, misses, and that's going to be game, I think. Yeah, they almost came back here. Down the stretch, though. Boston's able to hang on. Robert missed the free throw. Ed. Yes, no! Robert, oh, that's 2 seconds to go. Robert was just dribbling the ball out, acting normal. Ed was waiting for the result of that shot. Yeah, if he misses this one, there could still be a chance. As Robert does miss the first. Robert does miss the second as well. Ed, wow! Ed tons! And now it's only a 3-point game with 1 second to go. And you got to lock up right here. Timeout. And they're going to call a timeout. Colin Bridges. Robbie Barrick is going to come out for Joey Young. And the starters are back in, that means. For this play, of course, yeah. You got to put in your starters. There's no other thing you can do. Gainer, it looks like it's going to be a foul by Bridges to Gainer. That's probably game. Gainer Paul does not miss free throws. He is tonight, though. He's missed a lot. He's 6 for 9 at the free throw line. He's only a 25% shooter tonight, so he's had an off game. As he makes the first, barely. But thank you, Gainer Paul. This game is over, it looks like. NMS and a timeout. That's a guaranteed timeout, though. Yeah, 1 full timeout right there. Yeah. All right. If they make it, there is still a little bit of time left. Yeah, there is. But if they don't, then that's game. Riley lost the ball, and that is a turnover. And we are done here. Boston is going to complete their journey. Riley Griffin upset. And Joshua Alford. Gaynor Paul putting this game away. Let's talk to Annie Zam. This was a team effort tonight, though. No one really played that well in Boston. Annie did not get a triple-double. Was close, but did not. Let's talk to Annie. Only 28 points tonight. Annie, you guys all had a off night tonight, you guys can say. But you guys still got the job done. Is that a win in your books? No. We got to work harder. This is not a team that we should be winning by only 4-2. And now it makes us look bad in front of the good teams, and it's upsetting. It really is. We let them try to come back, and they were all just like celebrating at the end, acting like they were gonna make a big comeback and beat the undefeated Eastern Conference team that they want to beat, and they almost did, and we got scared at the end. I think most of us had butterflies in the stomach that were on the bench, though, because if you have butterflies in your stomach and you're starting, well, guess what? You're coming out of the game if you make one mistake. We made plenty of mistakes, but Coach Troy just kept saying, just keep playing. They're not going to win. He had belief in us that this team wasn't as strong as us tonight, but one night we're going to play a stronger team than this team, and we got to play harder if we want to beat like teams like Baltimore, Minnesota, New York. Yeah, especially New York and that crowd atmosphere. They're going to boo on me. They're going to hate on me, but that's the game. What's the game that you're looking forward to the most? LAS, LAW, Rockto returns back there. Minnesota and Baltimore are some of the most important games. Also, the undefeated Western team, Oklahoma City, they're a very important team for us that we got to watch on, we got to spy on, we got to watch their film a lot. We got to always be watching their games. Me and Gaynor always like to watch Oklahoma City games. Make sure that we know what they're going to do. Read their playbook. Read everything that they do. They're a very good three-point shooting team. We're a very good three-point shooting team. We have the same style of basketball, the three-way sport. It's a three-way sport. And when you run two guards and one forward as your three teams, 3 stars, I think it's very successful to have that type of amazement. Maria Davis is on Oklahoma City, correct? And she said that she wanted to one day team up with you in Boston because you were with her sister, obviously. Gemma White is also Jenny White's sister, who's also in Oklahoma City. Were you ever thinking when you had the chance to be a free agent to leave Boston and to come to Oklahoma City instead of Derek Carby going there? Obviously, it's too late now, but were you thinking about it at all? I put it into consideration, but it wasn't big enough to even leave Gaynor for. I have a family now. I have a new daughter, Ariel Zam. She's about, we had her 2 years ago in an RBA. She's 8 years old now, actually. My daughter, Annette, is actually 20 now, and she's still coming to the games. She's still watching us. She's been watching since she was 12, which was 2 years ago, actually. She's been watching since she was 8 years old when I was married to Zayden, and Zayden got lost. I never really divorced Zayden until I found out that he returned. Then I sent him some emails on divorce papers and stuff because I already had found a new husband that I left, and I got a new family now, and I can't just leave my contract now because Gaynor helped me through my times and needs, and I'm thankful. Do you think Gaynor likes the topic of girls playing basketball on his team and it doesn't make him look mannish? Gaynor's the biggest man I've ever met in my life. These guys, they make me look like a man every day. I mean, it don't matter if you're a man or a woman. We're all playing basketball and I'm beating the best men in the world. I've beaten 5 teams already, and they're all strong teams. I beat in Denver, LeAngelo Brown. I beat in Baltimore, Connor Val, my stepbrother. Sadly, my daughter had to deal with the same thing, except for stepfather instead. She'll never have a step. She has a stepsister right now, and Ariel, but they're like sisters because Ariel's, and it's been there ever since Ariel was born. So it didn't really matter to her much when we asked her about it. Miami. Was a tough team to beat, as well as Washington, and now Orlando. We just got to take care of business in our division and win our division first. Our division comes priority first, because they're going to be probably the team that we play in the first round. They're going to be probably the team. East is probably going to be our next priority. They're going to be the team that we play throughout all of the playoffs. We just got to be healthy throughout it. Is Gaynor looking to do anything else, like have any more kids with you? No, and that's not a question you should be asking me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I'm done. My press conference is over. I'm out of time. Thank you. Goodbye. And that only took nearly 50. That only took a lot of time. That was a good game, too. But Orlando really couldn't score tonight for some reason. An off night for RVA basketball, but we got the job done. That's all that really matters.